Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Besides, a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Oh man, hello everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. This is going to be a football eccentric show. We got a lot to do, go over. NFL playoffs, Notre Dame doing their thing. We got a lot to talk about football wise. Let me go ahead and bring everyone into the building. First, he is also my co-host on the Geek Gauntlet podcast, which you can listen to every Saturday night at 10 p.m. You can listen to every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Let me bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up?
Dude, 2 shows in a row I get to be hosted as your co-host. Do you know how exciting this is? Not just the assistant to the co-host, but the co-host, man. This is, oh my God, man, this is amazing. Well, how we doing today, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Dude, of course, man. It's Monday night. What else do I got planned?
Oh, yeah, for real. Then let me go ahead and bring in 2 members of the original Player versus Team. First, I'm going to bring, let me go and do this. Zoe ain't here yet. I don't know if Zoe going to come tonight or not.
Zoe ain't going to be here. Zoe ain't going to be here because I got shit to talk to her about with Washington because she said they were one and done. And what did I say? They had a chance to win the game and they won. I did.
You did say that.
I did.
Let me go ahead and bring my man Kyle in. Kyle, what's up?
Are you disappointed, Kyle?
Yes, I have to go to Cancun this week.
You're gonna be over there with Pat Bev.
The Commanders, though, like nah.
You're gonna be over there with Pat Bev.
Well, the way it's looking, John, gonna be right there with me.
It's not looking good so far, man.
Right on the banana boat with me.
Then we're gonna bring my man.
That looks like they
John, what's up?
Boat.
You done already started.
Probably gonna forward another one for us. So
I wasn't expecting that 24-3. I wasn't expecting that for real.
No.
Asshole holding the ball too long.
Mm-hmm.
Too long.
Aaron Jones only got 35 yards rushing. What the heck?
I mean, they barely gave him the ball, but I mean, him and Cam Akers got a fair amount of yards put together running the ball.
Yeah.
But outside of that, ain't nothing going on.
All right. Let's get to some of these games. First game I do want to talk about the game we saw yesterday. Me and Kyle was in the chat talking about it. Tampa Bay, the Bucs and the Commanders. Commanders get the win. What's going on? What's going on with the Bucs, Kyle?
They don't have no edge rushers. They don't have zero. If you have no edge rushers, the back end's not going to hold up. Then you have to get exotic with the blitzes and shit like that. And if they got a man beater when you blitz, that's your ass. Jamel Dean, I think it might be time to let him go because he doesn't stay healthy. I need Todd Bowles out of the building. I don't care if they won a division. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Or get demoted back. I don't even want you as defensive coordinator. You gotta go.
Damn.
You gotta go. I can't.
You can't be defense coordinator no more, man.
I wanted to put it on. My little brother was talking about putting it on Baker Mayfield with the fumble, but I was like, nah, I can't do that because Baker ran Bobby Wagner over before that. So
He did, bro.
He ran him over. Yep.
so
He took him straight to the graveyard.
the
The
defense couldn't get off of the field on third and long situations. Matter of fact, even some of the fourth and shorts.
Hey, Jay Daniels was throwing some darts, bro.
They couldn't get off the field. It was nuts. I was hot yesterday. Hot.
I didn't understand a double spy. I really didn't.
You only needed one.
Yeah. I didn't understand a double spy. You taking a man out of coverage.
You only needed one, and I think what they need to do moving forward, they need to change the defensive philosophy. That Tampa 2 shit ain't it. All game. Not all game. You have to play man coverage at some point in time.
I agree.
It doesn't help that Tampa only ran 44 plays of offense yesterday. If you keep Washington on the field, they have 69 plays. And granted, the yard spread was only 350 for Washington to 284 for Tampa Bay. So it was a 76-yard difference. But, again, it's 25 more plays that offense got on the field because Tampa couldn't get them off.
They called it at the beginning of the game. They said Washington needs to control the time of possession.
And that's what they did.
Yep, 35-24.
Yep, that's what they did. Yep.
I will say this. I was going for Tampa Bay,
put up a fucking fight.
Yeah, I was going for Tampa. This was going to be the closest game, I think, out of all the games in the first round of the playoffs. I really was surprised by Houston and the Chargers, and we'll get into that game. Not surprised that Buffalo beat the hell out of Denver. Not surprised that Baltimore kept Pittsburgh down in the basement. And every time Pittsburgh poked their head out, Baltimore was like, no, you get back down there and kick them down the stairs. It was like a Home Alone skit. Every time Pittsburgh tried to, no, get back down there, bro. But this game here, this game could have gone either way. Hats off to Washington. After decades of disformity because of Dan fucking Snyder, that team looks good now. That team is legitimate, a football team now. I'm excited for them. I don't think they beat Detroit next week, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see how that game goes out.
All right, let's move on. And speaking of Mike Tomlin, Baltimore defeats the Pittsburgh Steelers once again.
Yep. Oh my God.
They defeat them once again. And I said this in the chat too. Not that Mike Tomlin can't coach. I'll never say that. It's time for him to leave Pittsburgh. It's time.
Yeah. I get everybody with the whole, he's never had a losing season. Never lost. But the whole thing is, are y'all content with mediocrity?
Right.
They make it to the playoffs, they get put out. 2 years in a row, I think they stumbled into the playoffs and got put out.
Mm-hmm.
They need a change. And it's not an indictment on Mike. Mike might flourish somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But it's time they need a change. And they need to get rid of Carl Pickens. Get rid of George
Pickens. I agree. He had case.
Something wrong with him. Get him the fuck out of there.
Something wrong with all them Pittsburgh. Something wrong with all them Pittsburgh receivers.
Oh,
do they all have CTE?
Something wrong with the entire defense. Anytime somebody, it's like they told the defense to play. Hey, we finna run a 24 dive. And he still ran it right through the same goddamn hole.
There you go.
Every time. 14 plays straight.
All I'm gonna say is essentially you think about it like this too for next week. We got the matchup we want to see.
We do.
Whoever wins the game next week is getting MVP. I can tell you that right now.
I agree.
If Buffalo wins, Josh Allen is getting MVP.
I agree.
Okay.
Ravens win, Lamar is getting MVP.
So we did get the game we wanted. We did get that.
I will say this about the Steelers, right? It's cool that you guys 18 straight years without a losing season. That's awesome. That's great. That means you're finishing at or above 500. Just like with the Yankees, if Dan was here, the Yankees don't really care about the regular season wins. They care about that trophy at the end of the season. And as a fan of any football team, unless you are starting from the doldrums of the bottom, right? Your Cleveland Browns, your Jacksonville Jaguars, your New York Giants, the record isn't the be all end all, right? You want to strive for something better than you were the year before. That's how you figure out your growth. Pittsburgh for 18 years. Oh, hey, at least we have a winning record. The fans are done with it. Now, I'm one of those people that will actually stand behind Mike Tomlin. I think the play calling needs to change, and that dude needs to light a fire into people's asses. And if he's not doing his job, then yes, he needs to get the hell out. But how much of it is the Rooneys don't want to go find another coach because they haven't had to find a coach in 18 years. They've only had to find 3 coaches in the last 70 years of that entire franchise's existence. How much unwanted pressure do you want to put on the ownership team there? I think that's the only reason that they're not going to pull the trigger. I think Tomlin stays another. I honestly think Tomlin will be the coach until he has a losing record.
People get fired every day.
What's that?
People get fired every day.
Agreed. I didn't expect Mike McCarthy to be, walked out the door with Dallas this morning, and he finally fucking did.
I didn't expect it, but it was time.
And no, seven, if you out there listening, because I know you out there, doing your thing.
We miss you.
Coming to the Saints. I tell you that right now.
I hope not.
You ain't coming to the Saints.
You're gonna be our offensive coordinator.
Hell no, we don't need none of that. Hell no.
Loomis be looking past the results. Hey,
don't be putting that on us. Hell no.
We got enough years ago.
We got enough egregious activity with our GM looking beyond the results.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Steelers do got to figure it out though. They need to move on from what's his name? Najee Harris ain't it either. Get him the fuck out of here too.
I like Warren.
But is Jalen Warren the guy?
No.
More so than Harris.
I would think so.
Najee Harris is horrible.
He trash.
He had 2.8 yards per average, and I think the other running back had like 2.5. So they didn't. Nobody did nothing. Russell Wilson did his best.
Yep, I agree with that.
Russ didn't have a complete bad game.
But the thing with the Steelers too,
the whole time.
But the thing with the Steelers too, because I don't consider George Pickens a number 1. I consider him a number 2.
You think that the way that he's a diva,
he got number 1 capabilities.
Yeah,
but that brain up there, he got that AB. He got a pinch of that AB in his mind.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what's
look at Montez Griffith around the corner.
That's what's messing him up. He got number 1 wide receiver capabilities, athleticism, but man, your mind ain't together. Just like Sam Darnold's mind. I don't know.
We all can agree that Pittsburgh is a better team.
God dang, boy, right? He let me down.
I would like to send him pass a little bit more though. To help loosen. Yeah, I would like them to see past the football a little bit more.
So here's my concern with that, right? Yesterday, between Najee Harris and Jalen Warren, they had 8 carries for 23 yards. You're not going to win a football game with 8 carries and 23 yards. Yeah, granted.
That's 2 yards per running back.
Now, granted, a lot of that had to do with Baltimore putting you down 21-0. And again, how much of that falls on the defense and Mike Tomlin and the offensive and defensive coordinators lighting a fire into your dude.
Outside of TJ Watt,
and Cam Warren or Cam Hayward, between those two guys, you should be getting pressure on the quarterback.
Man, he went to the locker room to get some oxygen. They ran his ass off the field. You see, he wasn't that wrong with him. Dude, that motherfucker was tired, bro.
Baltimore ran the ball.
He was tired
50 times yesterday. 50 times. That's more than Tampa had total offensive plays. And
bro,
Baltimore ran the ball 50
times.
Wait,
look at that. This is the shit we were talking about before. You run the ball, you win. Yep. Against Kansas City, what do they want to do? Let's throw the ball.
Right.
Let's throw it all over the place and lose.
What did Philly do? Run the ball?
Run the ball. They ran the ball.
They ran the football.
What did Buffalo do?
Run the ball.
James Cook, 120 yards.
Yep. They ran the ball.
They gave him the ball. When the last time they gave James Cook 20 carries in one game?
2 years ago. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Probably.
They let Josh Allen do whatever they want. I was gonna ask Haley Steinfeld to marry me, but no, that motherfucker got it first. Haley, Josh, you guys are watching this.
Damn, Ando took that personal. Damn.
He did though.
I took it personally. You asked her to marry you first, so I took it personally. So I put 40 on you.
Man, real quick, let me move on to this other game real quick. Let me move on to this Texans Chargers game.
Jesus,
absolute surprise.
Trash.
That was fucking trash.
Texas defense was the best part of the game.
Yep.
Trash.
I mean, CJ Stroud wasn't horrible, but he played mediocre.
He played all right.
He
had a mediocre game.
You did not have to play a perfect game when Herbert is tossing 4 interceptions. Now, granted, 3 of those were not his fault because 2 of those were deflections, but there was one he just hit right over the receiver's head. Like, dude, what are you doing, man?
But you see what happens when you let Keenan Allen go?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You let Mike Williams? Yeah,
Mike Williams gone, but even though he stayed hurt, man, but when he was healthy, he could ball.
And even though I don't like his punk ass, Austin Eckler, I don't like it. I ain't never like Austin. Oh my God. I know it's light skin on light skin crime, but I ain't never like Austin Eckler, man. Never.
Hey, I'm a prima donna, man. I'll be rooting for my boy.
He a drama queen.
Yeah, they looked terrible.
They were trash.
They were horrible. On offense, they were terrible. Yeah.
Justin Herbert won a playoff game yet.
That one receiver, everything else was garbage.
They just
Justin Herbert don't win a playoff game yet.
No, they made fun of him today. They put Jaden Daniels up there. Like Jaden Daniels got more playoff wins than Josh Herbert. Justin Herbert. I'm like, what? That's fucking
not wrong. He's not wrong.
That's
Jaden is matching in his rookie season the playoff appearances that Herbert has had in his first 4 years.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, man. And then it makes it so. I don't understand a remake of this Chargers.
Don't need a flag, bro.
And then I don't understand a remake of this Chargers offense. I don't get that either. You go from Mike Williams, even though he was often hurt when he was on the field. He played.
I was scared more often as a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I was scared more often of Mike Williams' size than I was Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Because inside the 20, you can hit Williams anywhere you want on the field.
Mm-hmm. And I just think, and it's just dumb to me. And Quentin Johnson, you ain't it.
He ain't it. No, this is why I said they missed. Keenan Allen was literally the purest route runner on their team.
Yep.
He wasn't fast, but he had good footwork.
Yep.
And Mike Williams was a great second receiver. So.
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely so. Absolutely. So. I never understood that.
They shot them. Harbaugh shot them in the foot when he
did.
As soon as he let him go, that was it.
Yep. And I love J.K. Dobbins. Do not get me wrong. Respect J.K. Dobbins for everything he did with his hurt ass, but he came back this year and played well. Man, so I got to give him props on that.
I'll be rooting for him. I
got to give him props. Like he came back from all those injuries. Came back this year from injury and played well. So I got to give him props on that.
Because when he got in with Baltimore, he was running the rock pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He just could stay on the field.
Every sports analyst picked the Chargers to win decisively.
God, man, I got to turn this shit off, boy. This motherfucker about to make me hot, boy. Oh, man.
Oh, damn, man.
God.
All right, so over in the AFC.
I ain't watched no more. I pray we win.
That thing done. That thing done.
We had a miracle in Minnesota a while back.
That thing done.
I don't never lose hope. But Darnold is no, he's not it. No.
Sam Darnold.
He just missed the whole screenplay with nobody in his face. Nobody. All you had to do was just toss it out there to Aaron Jones.
Real Sam Darnold showed up. You know, they're looking like it's funny. Remember when was it last year or the year before? When OKC was the number 1 seed at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
They were like one of the worst number 1 seeds ever. Yep. Minnesota looking like one of the worst 14-3 teams I've ever seen in my life right there.
Yep.
Bro.
Or are they on the wrong side of meeting a really hot Rams team right now?
I did tell y'all the other week. That's one team I think that
You did say that.
snake everybody out.
You did say that.
I didn't want to play them.
You did say
I
that.
felt like we play a better game than this.
This is
A defense
But I didn't want to play them.
The Rams defense
I'd
is
have
up
rather
and coming.
played anybody else but them.
That Rams defense is up and coming.
Yep.
You got Cup. You got Nakua.
Mm-hmm.
You got a decent running game back there. You got an all right tight end. So you got Stafford. So I see where you come from with that.
What I was going to argue
defense is playing like it's the number one defense in football.
Yep.
I was going to argue that. Look at the playoff experience between Sam Darnold and
making him look good.
Yeah,
he's giving it to him. So he's folding. He's that last play just pissed me slam off. Well, god damn. Whew.
I think John needs to hit a rim shot on his drum.
Man, I'm about to pour me another goddamn drink. Man. That made me hot.
All right.
That had to be on fire.
All right. So let's go over these matchups over in the AFC. The Chiefs pretty much got a gift.
Did they though?
Yeah, they got a gift.
With the way that Texans defense is playing,
Mahomes
needs to be sharp, dude.
They got a gift. They got a gift.
That's a gift. That's a gift. There ain't no challenge. That's a gift.
They don't have a shot in him.
Look, I will not be surprised if that stays within 10 points, man. That one's going to be like a 24-14, 27-17 game. It's not going to be a blowout like you guys are expecting.
It's going to be about 17-3.
I'm going 31-7. That's going to be 31-7.
It's a 31-7.
Man, the Chiefs ain't put up 31 points all year.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it next week.
I think the Texans defense is a little better than we give them credit for. I'm agree with Endo on that one. I think it's going to be like 20-3 or 17-3 or something like that. But
yeah, it'll be
outside of Nico Collins. Who else he throwing the ball to?
Nobody. That's it.
He'll be a double-digit win.
Deontay Johnson. We gonna throw to Deontay Johnson.
You can throw it out the flat.
Nope. I mean, Joe Mix can run, but I mean, you're not gonna beat the Chiefs that way.
I just think that Chiefs defense is gonna come in ready for anything that the Texans throw at them.
Hold on. I could be wrong. We do remember what happened last time Houston traveled into Arrowhead for a playoff game, right? Chiefs spotted them 24 and ended up winning 51-31. So we could have another one of those.
Tennessee did the same thing. They went up 10 and lose. Still got blown smack.
Well, dude, that entire playoff run for Super Bowl 54, they were down by 24, they were down by 10, and then I think they were down by 11 or 12 to the 49ers in the Super Bowl. But, I mean, it just goes to show that Andy Reid coaches his team. Half of all NFL playoff games is coaching and telling your team to keep your head in the game. That's why the Chiefs are never out of any game that I've seen over the last 7, 8 years. They're in every game that they play because Andy Reid has that team on dial ready to go.
But you know what they do? They play not like New England, but they play like New England in the sense of they play till the clock says 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yep.
They play to the last whistle.
And
everybody else doesn't do it. Some people take their foot off the game.
Right.
Yeah. And one thing I do notice about Kansas City is they do not let one play affect the entire game. So if a defense gives up a big play, it's one play, calm down. We got it next time. They don't let it snowball.
Right. Now I do want to talk about this other game, the Bills versus the Ravens. Yeah, Bill versus Ravens. We pretty much all taking the Chiefs over the Texans, right?
I am.
All right.
Yeah.
So what about Bills versus Ravens?
I'm going Bills.
I like the Bills.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going with it. Because they're home. I'm going with the Bills because they're home. The Bills get to play at home.
I thought the Ravens was the home team. No, you're right. You're right. They're the higher seed. You're right. They're the higher seed. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
I'm gonna be the odd man out. Because I feel like they're gonna be able to run the ball on the Bills again. Just like they did last week.
Yeah, they ain't got Zay Sunflower seeds though.
No. Well, has he been ruled out for the playoffs?
Lamar only had 175 yards passing. They'll be all right.
You run the ball 50 fucking times. You don't need to throw.
I don't know if it's
keep the same game plan.
If there's no snow predicted for this weekend, maybe.
There's
some snow. Yeah, they gonna lose.
But they gonna run the ball if it's snowing. Anyway, both teams gonna try to do that.
I got Buffalo.
I'm taking Buffalo too. I'm taking Buffalo.
I got Buffalo, Kansas City, and I got Josh Allen going to the Super Bowl. It's wishful thinking. That's what I got. But if he lose, I got Mahomes going and winning.
I gotta say,
I don't.
I'm going
My
with
only
King
call.
Henry.
My only call for pause is that I don't care what people say. I think that Baltimore secondary is trash.
Yes.
I don't think it is what it used to be. And I think Josh Allen can have a field day on that secondary. That's my only call for pause with that Ravens defense. The front seven,
the ball out.
But
As long as he can get the ball out, that front seven for
they
Baltimore
keep the
has the
offense
unique way
off
of
the
putting pressure
field
on
by
them.
running.
the front seven on their defense is great. It's just that secondary I don't trust.
Hey man, sun shines on the dog ass sometimes. They ain't on the field as much.
Hey,
Like I said.
they
Control
gonna
the
get
game,
Lamar,
they control time of possession.
and it all
They can
depends
win
what
the game.
Lamar
They
Jackson
can't.
we get too. Because if we
Yeah.
go,
You just need the Lamar Jackson you had last week.
if we
That's
gonna
what you
get
need.
Lamar Jackson who handing the ball off, I got you. But if we gonna get the Lamar Jackson that say Mark Andrews down there somewhere, he'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Zay
a call
Flowers is here.
for me too.
Lamar. Zay Flowers is having surgery in Baltimore. I didn't know that, man. I gotta go take a shit. Hold on.
But yeah, I got Bills. Andrew, you got Bills?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Bills. That one.
Cows
Probably
got
got
Bills.
it.
That will
cool
probably
with
be a barn burner. I'm gonna go like 31-27. That will be one that will be decided with less than 2 to go.
All right, let's go ahead and move on over to the NFC. The Lions versus the Commanders. Can the Commanders do it again? Where's Zoe at?
Like I said, she ain't gonna be here today, bro.
Where's Zoe at?
She ain't gonna be
I'm
here
wearing the
today.
onesie right now.
I'm gonna go Lions by 10 plus. I'm gonna go Lions by more than 10.
I'm on that, dude. Don't get me wrong, man. I mean, I'm really, really happy with the Washington team this year.
Yeah,
I think for a lot of people
sure.
to say that this was going to be a rebuilding year, and they're kind of showing their true colors at this point. Yeah. It does make me kind of sketchy for next season, but this year it's. Yeah, I think Dan Campbell's going to have that team ready to play.
I think too. Montgomery's going to have a good game. Gibbs going to have a good game.
Is Montgomery going to play?
Chomping at the bit to get back in there, man.
I'm hoping Montgomery can come in and play. I'm hoping he plays.
The Gibbs is a monster.
Oh yeah.
I hate to admit it, bro.
I hope Montgomery
talking about using his agility and speed at the same time. Like, I mean, whether he catching the ball or running it.
Yep.
That's great. Yeah, because he could go off.
Yep.
Yeah.
He can go off.
I'm hoping Montgomery can. I'm hoping Montgomery
open field.
That's what I'm hoping.
So
I'm curious to see how they do versus a running quarterback. I'm curious to see how that the defense that's beat up does versus a quarterback that has some
agility to him.
Yeah.
No problem.
I don't know the way Aaron Glenn is dialing up the defense though.
I could see them playing. I could see them playing like Dom in run situation or true receiver situation, just to have a corner as a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or an extra safety ready to come into the box.
With that being said, they was also playing pitch and catch this past week. I know the game plan changes up, but to me, that's the simplest thing you can do most of the time. I mean, yeah, he got some shots down the field here and there, but most of them was just little slants and hooks. Like, they were good. They was definitely trying to run the ball. I mean, I don't know. Robinson Jr. ain't it to me either. But
no, I think they're running back by committee between Robinson Jr. and Austin Eckler.
I be trying to see some good in him, but he can't do it, bro.
Did he get more than like 2 yards every run yesterday? I swear everything was like 1, 2.
It's like he got the strength to be a running back, but his vision is awful. Like, he just put his head down and go forward.
Robinson finished with 10 carries for 16 yards, so a yard 0.6.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's worse than Najee Harris.
Yep. Eckler finished 8 carries for 27 yards. So, by definition, Eckler was the better runner yesterday.
1.2 yards? I mean, Bucky Irvin had 100.
Hey, Bucky Irvin had a good game, man.
Yep. 4.5 yards per carry, 17 carries for 77 yards.
To be fair about B-Rob, though, it ain't like he wanted to go against Vita Veda.
Oh, good God, no. You say that name, it gives me nightmares as a Washington State Cougar fan. Jesus.
That joker is huge.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh, that joker is huge.
Yes, he is.
All right,
Well,
so
who
we
you
all
got
going with
between
the
the Lions
Lions.
and the Commanders?
Yeah, I'm going with the Lions because I mean they even if the Commanders have a good game, they ain't gonna win no shootout with the
I don't
Lions.
think so.
So
No. All
Will,
right,
you got the Lions?
let's go ahead and do the. Yeah, I got the Lions.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and do a prediction real quick. The game ain't over, but basically, it's over.
Sorry, John.
yeah, I done turned that shit off, man. Every time I watch them, they just give me a heart attack. But
Hey, hold on. The Vikings did score 9. They did get a touchdown. Hawkinson from Darnold, but they did miss the 2-point conversion. So it's only an 18-point game now. 27-9.
Yeah.
Only.
I appreciate your hope, Endo. Keep hope alive.
Come on, man. If nothing else, count on me to give you guys hope.
I appreciate it, man.
Not a problem, man.
All right.
Hey, us bros who like Joy Taylor, we got to stick together, man.
We gonna get into that too.
I take her down too.
Mm-hmm. Butter and all, brother.
Nice.
Listening to what's his name, Jason Whitlock say,
That
not
peanut
peanut butter.
Please,
skin.
don't go that peanut butter skin.
Fuck no, it is cocoa butter. Cocoa butter.
That peanut butter skin.
What?
And that
What did you say
humongous
about the
rat.
breast? The rat.
That peanut
That's
butter
what he called it,
skin
a
and
rat.
that humongous rat.
He called it a rat.
Fucking Whitlock, man.
He wanted a piece of that light skin
Humongous
ass, man. Whew. That's
I was
funny.
gonna say I had
And
nothing
he's
to worry
sitting over
about
there
with
looking
Whitlock,
like
but
melted ice cream, but that's
I
funny.
mean, Minnesota needs right now, because I don't think it's not in the fourth quarter yet. They get a pick 6, they might be in the game.
I thought we had that fumble, but they gave
They jerk,
Stratford that. Yeah, I felt like that was like, all right, we gonna be in the game. And I was like, man, all right, that's some bullshit.
They said, nah, he went like this. He threw it.
Yeah, I was like, that's some bullshit.
So assuming the Rams hold on to win, do they have the firepower to upset the Eagles?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I would say if we're basing it off of this performance right now and the streak they've been on, I want to say yeah, but they're not playing at home. They got to go on the road. I don't think they can take that on the road.
But if there's any team in that defense, the way that they're playing against really good competitors, the Rams defense could be the team to shock it.
But their O-line ain't that good. You got to think. I don't like the Eagles, but they defensive line.
We've been blitzing Stafford all night, and he's still getting the ball out of there.
I'm going to say it like this: Who else wants to see Stafford versus Goff in the NFC Championship game? I'd be all right.
Was that last year? The year before last?
Wild card last year. Wild card last year, and I'm totally down for a sequel in the NFC Championship.
I would like. I would watch that. That'd be a fire. That'd be a fire ass game.
You know what? Because of that, I changed my prediction. I think the Rams are going to upset. If the Vikings don't win,
I say, I
if the
told
Vikings
you the
beat
week,
the Rams,
man.
I say the Eagles beat the Vikings. But if the Rams beat the Vikings, the Rams will beat the Eagles. Sorry, John.
Wow.
Like I said, I got to give you hope, man. But Vikings ain't beating the Eagles, dude.
Not now. Not with this performance.
No, not with this team going. No,
I don't know.
The more we saw for 9 games straight. No,
Nick Sirianni will go to practice like, guys, we got the.
But it's like the second he get blitzed, bro, just take the lesser of 2 evils and run the ball if all else fails. Just run out of the pocket, straight forward, step up. But no, he panics. And 2, he's eyeballing Justin Jefferson for a whole minute and think he's still got time to look elsewhere. So stop trying to force feed, and bro, you got plenty of talent on the field. Just utilize.
Addison, you got T.J. Hawkinson. Utilize those 2 and Jefferson.
Jalen Naylor was wide open. He threw the ball right behind him. I'm like, God, yeah, he just out here choking. He ain't choking. He's got, hey man, he just out here choking.
Playoff game.
Get that hot dog out your mouth, man.
Oh shit, man.
All right.
Hey, to start the fourth quarter, Minnesota's got the ball back. They got it 2nd and 10 at their own 15. So there's time.
They got a whole quarter. They have a whole quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it before, so that's why I just turned it off, man. Every time I watch, they give me a heart attack. So,
all right, you guys,
they ain't finna sweat it.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break to pay some bills. When we come back, we're gonna talk black coaches and the teams that don't love them. So,
Oh man, that ain't funny.
so hang on to your hats. We'll be right back.
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, Week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads and outright winners, also during the game. Use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
Football season is here, and SeatGeek is my go-to for buying tickets. Now with SeatGeek, every single ticket is backed with their buyer guarantee. We've all had plans change, and when you can't make it to the big game, SeatGeek has you covered. They're the only ticketer that allows you to return your tickets ahead of the event for credit with SeatGeek swaps. So when things come up, I know that my tickets won't go to waste. So what are you waiting for? Download the SeatGeek app to maximize your possibilities and shop live events with confidence.
All right, you guys, we are back. And I'm going to bring everybody back online with me right now.
We're back.
Yes, we are back. All right, I do want to talk about
John's got a whooping stick ready to go.
Hey, man,
Or is that your puppet stick? Is that your puppet stick?
No, these are my drumsticks, and I
Okay,
don't have no
just
puppet
Just
sticks.
checking. I don't know how freaked you get over there, John, about the Vikings losing. So,
Big thing, I'll find a punching bag.
okay, all right. As long as it's not me, I'm totally fine.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do you like that, Ando.
Got you, bro. Got you, bro. All right, well, what we got?
All right, so let's talk about the firing of these black coaches, or would be firing in Mike Tomlin's case.
Would be.
Gerard Mayo with the New England Patriots.
Catastrophe.
That man had 1 year, 1 season.
They should have kept him as the defensive coordinator from the rip. He shouldn't even have been the coach if that's the case.
Yep.
You just should have made him the defensive coordinator and picked some other test monkey,
right?
Or whatever, lab rat.
Yeah, I was about to say he was a scapegoat from the jump, from the time they hired him.
And then go from there, because at the end of the day, it's just like how we talk about, you take John Gruden. John Gruden inherited Tony Dungy's team and won the Super Bowl. Mike Tomlin inherited Bill Cowher's team, won a Super Bowl. Gerard Mayo inherited Bill Belichick's team.
The garbage side of Bill Belichick's team.
I was about to say,
trash side.
Of fucking duct tape, bubble gum, and Elmer's glue.
Yep.
And he was expected to go 8-8.
The Elmer glue that's been sitting out in the hot sun for 10 weeks.
Yeah, he was expected. It was a lose-lose situation.
Right.
They knew they were going to have a losing record. Like, and if
he could have just made him, what do you call it? He could have made him an interim coach for the year. Like, we can't make a decision on who we're going to have. We're going to have Gerard as the interim coach. It's just like with my man, what's his name, Antonio Pierce. They could have got him for another year.
Yeah, they could have kept him.
I got a problem.
Like, y'all knew, your owners know when your team is just not going to win, bro.
Yeah.
They did not.
Then again, it is Mark Davis that we're talking about. Now, if it was Al Davis is kind of that questionable piece of shit guy. Rest in peace, Al. Please don't come back and haunt me in my dreams. I will cry if you come back and haunt me. But Al Davis, I think, would have stopped any kind of conversation of, hey, we're going to fire him because we had an offseason. Al Davis would have realized, hey, we didn't have a competent quarterback, or we didn't have a competent quarterback room to be able to run this. We lost Devontae Adams in the middle of the year. The defense has injuries. We have no star receiver besides this rookie that we just drafted, and we can't give him the ball every time. The running game lost Josh Jacobs this year. You have no offense. And you're expecting to put up points in a division where John Harbaugh and Justin Herbert is there. Bo Nix and Sean Payton is there. Oh, and the 2-time defending champions in the Chiefs. And you want to say, oh, this is all on, Antonio Pierce. He went 5-4. Like, it is a much different ball game because now people have time to go to game plan against you, to figure out the schemes that you're running, to figure out the personnel that you got. That firing for Antonio Pierce was absolutely not fair. And being a Chiefs fan,
Nope.
I am
Not at all.
say I liked Pierce. I think Pierce brought that player's mentality that a lot of coaches still do not carry for whatever reason around with them. Gerard Mayo, I absolutely agree with Kyle. Even as a head coach, I think you can pull the brakes back and goes, okay, you're not fit as a head coach. We're going to keep you on staff as a defensive coordinator or as a defensive personnel caller, something like that, where you keep him in-house. Because this just looks like hey, you were a great Patriot for 8-10 years. We got you here. Now we obviously can't keep you because you're fired. Like, it makes the Patriots organization look like trash because you're bringing somebody that brought you so much to the team, and now you're throwing them away for another Patriot, white in color, I might add, who's going to add another coordinator, white in color, I might add. It leaves a really bad taste in my mouth for not just Kraft. And I really, really love Robert Kraft and what he does with that team.
That's the.
And then what you gonna do with because that team right now is trash. That team is offensively desolate.
Yep.
Desolate.
Pretty much.
What do you got? You got one star running back there, and he aging.
Yeah.
So
you got your freshman or rookie quarterback going on his
but
sophomore
no offensive
year.
line to protect
But no line to protect.
No line, nobody to throw the ball to.
Nope.
So
what about Kendrick? Is Kendrick Bourne still there, or is he just
he's
that
still
much
there.
trash?
He's still there.
Okay.
He trashed too. Huh?
He trashed too. Straight trash.
But
what? So what are they gonna do when Vrabel fails?
Ando said it best. The fucked up thing is how successful the organization is, how great the owner is. This one incident puts a black eye on the organization.
Yep.
All the success. Because now it's like, Bob, what the fuck was you? What? You know how you look, right? You look like Jerry right now. You looking a little Jerry Jones.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, nobody looks as bad as Jerry
You
Jones.
looking a little Jerry Jones, Robert.
No.
And that's my guy.
Jerry Jones is on his own yacht at this point right now, man. We keep Jerry's when it comes to owners, Jerry's in his own little private fucking island in the Bermuda Triangle. We leave him alone.
But look at Mark Davis. Mark Davis doesn't have fucking sense. Have you seen his haircut?
Yeah.
He's got the same.
I ain't seen him in a minute, so
he's got the same.
You know how iconic Mark Davis is? My sister doesn't know a whole lot of owners in the NFL, and she can point out Mark Davis because of the fucking bowl cut. That's how fucking
he's had the fucking, and Will, you know this shit. He's had
on coke.
Listen, he has the fucking Johan and Pee Wee haircut from the Smurfs.
Jesus,
he's got the same fucking cut. The fuck, you know who else has that cut too? He-Man. He's got the same cut He-Man has.
Hey, Will, he's got that Guy Gardner cut from Nathan Fillion.
He got the same fucking
haircut. Man, hold on.
Davis for Super
Oh, man.
You know my son was He-Man.
He got the same cut He-Man. Prince Adam and He-Man got from the
80s. Oh, man.
This shit is horrible.
That's too funny.
Fucking horrible.
That is too funny. So I wonder what they're gonna do when Mike Vrabel fails.
Oh, Mike, they'll give Mike 2 years.
Yeah, they'll give him a longer leash.
Mike will probably get 2 years.
I'm gonna go 3.
Sorry, I just looked up the haircut.
You just saw it.
He definitely on some drugs, bro.
Yeah, something up with that.
Mark Davis got that.
Ain't no earthly way, bro.
He like AJ Styles when he had that cut in TNA.
Jesus.
He just like AJ Styles when he had the cut in TNA. But
Jesus.
Let me ask y'all this: Tomlin and Bowles, are they both gone?
Bowles, I think he earned another year, and that's just because of the way ownership runs Tampa Bay.
Right.
I think next year his timer will start because of how Atlanta's going to come back. I think Carolina will be somebody to talk to. I don't know about New Orleans, but we'll see about that.
No.
They looking to be on.
I think Ando has a point. I think, though, Because again, Atlanta came on at the right time. We got a sample size of Michael Penix. We got a sample size.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina still has to make improvements because Adam Thielen just ain't it. They got to get.
He's
they got to
go. Shoe and a good slot. He's not the guy you got to be leaning on.
They got to do a little bit more. You got to look at it this way though, because we can sit and say, "Oh yeah, this team is going to do this. This team is going to do that." If the Bucs get one linebacker, 2 pass rushers, and 1 corner, they'll win the division again. They'll win it again. They won it 4 years in a row.
Yeah,
I'll meet you halfway with that, Kyle. I will go. They need a pass rusher for sure. And I think the corner is more of a need than a linebacker. So if you get one capable pass rusher and a corner, I think they still win the division. Unless Atlanta takes off and makes a hell of a deal, or Carolina adds a lot of key pieces. I think Tampa Bay is further ahead than a lot of people give them credit for.
If Kirk Cousins doesn't quit halfway through the season, Atlanta could very well win this damn division, bro. That motherfucker quit. I don't care what nobody say. He quit. He looked that bad in a long time.
You know who makes me sick?
Like that bad? Like
you know who makes me sick? Kyle Pitts.
Yep.
Waste of talent.
Yep.
Waste of
How
talent.
you draft him 4th overall? And
bust.
Yeah.
But you know who used to play like that?
Buster?
You know who played
busted?
You know who played like that at first?
Who?
Evan Ingram.
Yeah, that's
played
true.
the same way for the Giants, but then he gets over to Jacksonville.
It's completely offense.
Balls out.
Yep. Completely different offense.
One
last thing. Let me get out of here because something just came up for your boy. Notre Dame.
That BBW hit you up.
Hell no. I told her ass.
He said,
I told her, hell no. I told her ass.
Will.
So where you gonna take me? So where you gonna we go out, where you gonna feed? What you gonna feed me? Shit.
Side salad, man. He told you.
Dude,
I gave you the key.
Flats and a side salad.
There you go. Flats and a side salad. That's all you getting from me.
Amen.
Them thighs keep that thing on bacon temperature. They stay on 350.
That's what she be smelling like, bacon dog on it.
350.
William.
Bacon tastes good.
Nah, look at the camera, Will.
Everybody eats bacon.
Shame, sir.
Oh,
shame.
you shit.
Turkey bacon, pork bacon, whatever.
Thick thighs save lives, Will.
Tell them again, Ando.
Thick thighs fucking save lives.
This girl was huge, man.
Them thighs is like them is
Listen,
built.
listen,
You don't
this
put them
girl
in
was
the
huge.
microwave.
This girl was
If
huge.
you reheat them, you air fry.
Will.
She had DN for the Saints, man.
You hear me?
What?
Will, you not only have a meal there, but she pulling an Olive Garden. You take a meal to go.
That's all right. I'm good.
See, you know what? You're not looking past the results.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're not looking.
That girl was too big, man.
You ain't gonna be. You won't be before long.
Listen. The thing about it though, she tall and big.
So
she like 5. She was like 5. She's like 5'9", 5'10". Look like she pushing about 260. That's a DN.
I climb trees.
First off, I'm 5'10", Will. How dare you insult my
I
height?
am
That's a DN.
Thank you, John. And second off, Will, more cushion.
How is she proportioned?
Will, you cold
just
down
say
there
she
in
a big
Atlanta,
girl?
bro. You cold down there in Atlanta. You need that.
But it ain't nothing up here though. It's all in the waist, all around the waist.
Okay,
Hey, man.
okay, and
Push that stomach back a little bit.
Yeah, the hell you say? Hell no, man. You don't
kick
know
off.
all that.
You kick off line for body shaming. We got chill.
no. Will body shaming. I'm trying to save the show.
I ain't got no time for that. I ain't got no time for that.
Yes, you do.
I ain't got no time for that, man.
Everybody got time.
We need to get with it, man.
Everybody right.
Time is money, and money is time.
You ain't gonna have to give her no money. She just asked you to feed her. Get herself some water with the meal. Man, she be good to go.
She gonna get that Little Caesars combo special.
What's wrong with the Little Caesars combo special, man?
How she gonna get the Little Caesars combo special? There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
Hey, you know what you gonna get?
Let's go, man. I ain't
You
complaining.
gonna get an Outback special. Because she's going to take you to town. Longhorn.
I prefer not to see that picture
Medium
in my mind
well.
right now. I prefer not to see that picture in my mind right
cornbread
now.
I want. Yeah, butter him up real
Well,
nice.
that's gonna be man. I feel like the reverse ball daddy always lost. But anyway,
Hey, she gonna help
Always
you find
lost.
yourself.
but anyway, let me ask about this Notre Dame coach. What y'all thinking? First black coach, national championship. What y'all think?
We gonna stomp
It's Notre Dame
their ass
and
out.
Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
I like
I think-
Ohio State.
What?
I do.
You say you
I
don't
do.
or you do?
He do.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do like Ohio State in this game. I
Yeah,
do.
we've been balling out like we've been looking very dominant,
Yeah.
straight up. every
Oregon
game.
tries.
I'm gonna say I like it. I like Notre Dame's chances.
My
Why?
buddy-
Why? I don't know. But Notre Dame came back from what, a week 1 or a week 2 loss to Northern Illinois,
Mhm.
and since then has been dealing with the haters. Oh, this Notre Dame team, they don't play in a conference. They don't deserve to make it to the playoffs. Well, they make it to the playoffs. So, well, they're obviously not going to beat. They're not going to beat. Who did they play in the first round? As a 10, they played at home. They played somebody at home. I can't remember who they played at home, but they
I
beat
can't
their ass.
either.
Right? I can't. SMU?
There
No.
was SMU, and then they beat Georgia.
Might have been.
No,
Yeah,
it
they
wasn't
beat
SMU.
Georgia,
SMU
but
was
I
11.
don't care. Georgia didn't play 13 of their starters.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They
So-
didn't.
They did.
And they beat-
And
then they-
I'll be the first person to tell you Carson Beckett's fake.
Yeah. Then who did they
Either
beat?
way.
They beat the 7. So they would have beaten Penn State.
Yeah,
would've
they beat Penn State. That was a good game, but yeah,
Yeah,
they beat
I mean-
Penn State.
Yeah.
But
Now,
Mhm.
granted, Ohio State has just as an impressive record. They beat Tennessee pretty convincingly. They smacked the shit out of Oregon. And then they beat who was number 5?
Texas was Texas
Texas
was the
was-
next toughest team on the.
Why did a buddy of mine that was so fucking crazy? He was like, "Yo, I'm going to bet on this game because I'm picking the money line. I got Ohio State by 14." I was like, "You're not going to win." He hit me up as soon as the game was over. You know, I won 1,300. I said, "Damn!" I said, "You got a free 1,300 off of what?" He said, "I said, how much you put in?" He was like $25. I'm like, "Shit! How the fuck you know they was going to win by 14?"
Damn. Shit.
You know they was going to win by 14.
I just
Damn.
with the way that this playoffs
Man.
has gone, it wouldn't surprise me if Notre Dame does it.
It wouldn't shock me either because we done seen some weird stuff.
It'll be
We
good.
like-
but I don't
like
think
how it-
we not
a lot
gonna
of people-
fold like that. I don't care who it is.
I like
After we came and bust Oregon in the mouth like that, Paul.
Yes. Yo.
Yeah.
Ryan Day
After
has
we hit Oregon like that, like I was
Ryan
like,
Ryan
oh,
Day has shit
Okay.
to prove. Ryan Day
He
has shit
does.
to prove.
he absolutely does.
absolutely needs to, considering
He
his own.
got shit to prove.
Yeah, the only way I think he keeps his job is if he beats Notre Dame for that.
He gonna have to. He gonna have to.
Well, you see, Arch Manning was sitting on the sideline like, "I wouldn't have did this shit. This wouldn't happen to me."
Mm-hmm.
Arch was like,
Yeah, but
All right.
that last sack you was took from Jack Sawyer, he wouldn't Arch wouldn't have seen that coming either. So
All
he was
right,
in, he was
guys.
in the backfield like that. So
All right, guys. That's gonna do it for us tonight. Anybody got anything else they want to touch on before we get out of here?
You need to love all women, Will.
make love to him, caress him.
Break beds, not hearts, Will.
Yeah, let her break your bed and
Yeah.
straighten your back.
Yep. Will, you know what you need to do? You need to call this woman up, and then you know what you need to say. You need
What I
to,
need to say?
you need to get her at, you need to get her at this dinner date. You need to look her dead in the eye, and you need to be like, you know what my favorite curve on you is, and she's gonna be like, oh God, here it comes, and you're gonna say, your smile, baby, let me take you home. That's
No,
what you
you
need to say.
call her and say, "Baby, I want them baby back ribs." Yeah,
And on that note, we're gonna get on out of here. I want to say thank you to everybody coming through. We appreciate you. Thank you for the panel that coming through tonight. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you again next week, right here on the Sports Report Podcast. Everyone have a good week, a safe week. Real quick, fuck Rob Manford.
Dang.
Fuck Jerry Jones.
Fuck Jerry Jones.
Fuck Jerry Krause.
And fuck Tom Thibodeau. Fuck
Yeah.
you too. And we out. Later.
oh man.